All right, answer to a question. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. All right, hey guys, hope you're doing well. Let's actually get into a few questions here. The first one here is, from Laura, I think it is. Hey John, really enjoy your videos. Tried to make the webinar but couldn't. Can you do another one, please? Laura, yes. If you watch this, Laura, then what I'll do is I'll run another one. Make sure you're on my list, and I'll run another one. I don't normally do like a lot of live webinars, but I really enjoyed my time this week by doing that. So yeah, I'll run another live webinar. So make sure you're on there, and I'll give you the details about that probably over the weekend or maybe Monday. So keep an eye out for that. Question for you. How do you trade with the jobs report tomorrow? Do you stay out until the report, or would you take a position before it? Thanks. Laura, how I would trade the jobs report is I wouldn't be trading that particular thing, or the jobs report. I'm not looking for that short-term move. And here's the thing, Laura. If you're trading the market for the short-term move, that is highly, highly stressful. And it's highly unlikely that that you could do well at that, because it can become really stressful. Trying to pick the short-term move is really, really, like we're talking like the short-term move. Now, you can do that by watching an hourly chart and stuff like that. And I actually am thinking about while I'm trading, still going back and trading the E-mini S&P 500, maybe for the last couple of hours, or while I'm actually, while I'm actually doing my work in the office during the day. But I'll be looking at smaller time frame charts, 5-minute charts, and so on and so forth. But to answer your question is that I am not going to trade. I don't trade the market based on a report. I trade the market based on what my analysis tells me, and I wait for a really good setup, and then I trade that regardless of what a news announcement is going to come out. So I don't trade. And I'm not after that short-term move. I don't care about the short-term move. So I'm not going to say I'm going to get in now because I think the jobs report is going to be good tomorrow. You've got to have some sort of system of getting in and getting out, regardless of what's actually happening. Making sense, Laura? So for moving forward, it's important that you don't just say, okay, well, I want to trade this market, but the jobs report's coming out. And if you're trading very, very short term, like on a minute chart and stuff like that, yeah, I'd be out before the jobs announcement comes out. If you're trading the E-mini S&P or some futures and stuff like that before the jobs report comes out tonight, obviously Australia time that is, or then in the morning before the market opens, then yeah, probably what you want to do is you want to stay out of the market before that if you're trading very, very short term. But if you're not trading very short term, then just stick to your system, trade it, and be done with that. Makes sense? So yeah, I would say that it's overall important to It's overall important to obviously make better trade decisions there. So stay away from it. If you're short-term trading, you're just looking for that daily move, or you're looking for a short-term move within that day, then I'd say stay out of the markets until after that happens. But if you're a long-term trader, or even a couple of day trader where you're getting in and you're looking for a movement over the next couple of days, I would say that it doesn't really matter. But on that being said, Laura, I hardly ever do I just take a real short-term view on the market. My analysis have at least a weekly view, at least what's going to happen over the next couple of days to a week, or at least, and sometimes a lot longer. Makes sense? So anyway, I hope this helps you out, Laura. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. All right, so we're going to have a look at a question. Red Dragon said, fuck, I woke up and checked ABC Billion as I do each morning, and it's Perth Mint, and at 6 a.m. the price for a gram of gold was $58.70. I've been waiting for this to purchase. I've been waiting for the time to purchase an Oz bar. I was contemplating buying online then, but I couldn't be bothered, and then thought I'll do it later this evening. Now woke up and checked ABC, and the same gram product is 67 and 70 cents. Damn! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! There goes $180-ish profit. I know you don't do billion, John. Well, that's what you think. I just don't talk about the physical stuff that I get myself, John. But what is your personal observation? Do you think there's much chance of it falling back to around what it was, or will it most likely bull from here? So cut my lazy nose and buy now. I'm just wondering what your opinion, man. I just wondering your opinion, man. I won't take it as advice. I know anything can happen. What's a good platform trading, or what's a good platform or system for trading GLD and SLV? Well, I'll get to your first question there, then I'll answer your second question as well too. Your first question is obviously about the bullion price and stuff like that. The thing is this, Red Dragon, is that this is actually the universe telling you something that you contemplate too much. When you see something that's really good, then you're like, oh, I know it's good, but I'll get that later. You know what I mean? Like, successful people are successful because they wait and wait and wait, and when they see a good price, they jump on it straight away, right? Now they don't rush, but they jump on it straight away. So Red Dragon, this is the universe, right? The Oprah Winfrey says that there's a whisper inside of us, the universe trying to teach us something, and if we don't get the lessons, then suddenly we get a little thump on the head, and if we don't get that lesson, we get a catastrophe, like a crisis in our life. And I think there's a little thump on your head, Red Dragon, to say, you know what? When you know there's a really good deal, when you know there's a really good trade, you need to jump onto it right there and then. Successful people are successful, and one of the reasons why is because they work hard, but two, when they see a good deal, they take action fast, like now. They make it happen now. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what the actual billion price is going to be, depending on your overall view of what you think basically gold's going to do over the next couple of years. You know, are you buying billion? Are you buying billion? Are you buying that because you think it's going to keep going up over the next couple of years, or you're just trying to you know? But basically, what's your strategy behind it? You know what I mean? It's like depending on what your strategy is. So that's what I do say through there. And yeah, it may go back down, it may not. Look at the actual chart itself. All right, look at the actual chart itself, and if it's gone up a lot, like up a massive amounts, then there may be a good chance it may even fall back below 58.70 if it's already gone up, like we're talking. You know, go look at my Bitcoin video. If you ever see a chart like that, then there may be a good chance it may actually pull back even below 58.70. All right, so be patient. Do your analysis. Look at it. Don't rush into anything. If you've missed it, then wait for another good trading opportunity, okay? So next question is, what's a good trading platform or system for gold and SLV, by the way? Well, I use a company called Options Express, and that's the trading platform that I use to buy options on SLV. I don't do GLD. I don't have anything in GLD right now. I may do. I've been saving. You know, I've been saving a little bit on the side, on basically on my personal side, and so I'm thinking about putting that and just buying some GLD. But anyway, I use Options Express to buy options on that, and then that's what I use to get into that sort of stuff. So just depending on what you want to do, but remember, as I say in the disclaimer, all these other things go into for you to become a successful trader, right? The trading platform is just a platform. That's not going to make you successful whatsoever. So just remember that, okay? So I hope that helps you out, Red Dragon. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. All right. So we have a question here from Alotoids Survival Ideas. Hey, John, thanks for the great videos. Thinking of buying puts on ETSY. Could you review that stock, please? Yeah, sure. Let's actually go over to the charting platform. Let me bring this up here. What was that? That stock was, oh, ETSY. ETSY. Let me bring up this weekly chart first here. This is the Nasdaq ETSY, and let me have a look. ETSY, is this one? Is this the one? ETSY. ETSY. Yep, this is it here. All right, cool. So it hasn't been trading that long. You can see that it's definitely sort of had a bit of a bullet out of the gate type action, and we had a pretty massive move, about a 37% move on the upside. Now, the question I've got to ask you is, why are you looking to buy puts on this? Because there really is no setup for it to go down. It's actually more bullish than bearish. Now, if I go over and I have a look at that, and this is the overall chart here, and I obviously draw some trend lines, I can see that that's going on through there. I can see that this overall major area of level, it's had a bit of support. So even if it does drop down, we've got a little drop down through there. And also you can see, so if you're looking at buying puts, you can see how we had this channel here. And this is a weekly chart, by the way, guys. Yeah, and you had this bit of a channel going up through here, and then we just completely exploded up and closed up through there. So this is more bullish than bearish. Now, yes, we've had such an explosion run to the high side, but this has just started a bull run. I don't know, ETSY. Let me just make sure I've got that right. Yes, ETSY, yes. So this is obviously what you're looking at. I would not be looking at buying puts on this one. There is nothing bearish about this chart. There is nothing bearish about this setup. Like, yes, we've had a couple of days run to the high side, but it's not like we've just had just such an astronomical move where it's just gone bam, 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 massively to the high side. And that's the reason why you're looking to buy puts. And even if that was the case, doesn't mean you should buy puts. So my view on this is it's breaking past all major areas of support levels, resistance levels, and now these levels through here are likely to be some sort of support, even if it does start to come down. And so yeah, this chart is looking more and more and more bullish. So buying puts, think of buying puts, yeah, buying puts on this chart is definitely not a good idea, I would say, because again, you're looking at this, the trend is here. Yes, it's gone up a lot, but here's a couple of things, guys, that I must reiterate when talking about the markets. One, there's an idea of I'm looking for a trade opportunity, and secondly, you're just analyzing the charts. So for example, guys, whenever I do my analysis and I see a market's just gone straight up like Bitcoin did, and I said, do not buy Bitcoin here, I think it's going to pull back. Well, I don't trade that. Just because I think it's going to pull back, I don't trade that. I'm waiting for a good trading opportunity. All right, so just because you think something's going to pull back doesn't mean that's a good trading opportunity. I'm waiting for a good trade to get in, but then my analysis says, hang on, this could be this could be so overvalued, the market could pull back. But if you look at the S&P and the Dow Jones for this year, sometimes that can just keep going and going and going, and then we have a pullback. So you don't know when that pullback's going to happen. So just because you think something's going to happen, you don't trade that thinking. You trade a plan, you trade a setup, right? And so what I do on a day-by-day basis, I do my market updates, but I'm giving you my market updates on what's happening right now. Doesn't mean I'm going to trade every single day based on my analysis. I don't get in and get out. So I think it's going to go down today, so I'm going to get in. No, that's just to me, that will make you go grey, and it will make your hair fall out. Okay, so if the market's running up and you think it's going to pull back, then there's nothing bearish about this. This thing could just keep going up. All right, we could get a pullback as well too, but there's no real strong scenario of this actually going down. It's actually bullish. So it's bullish, but it doesn't mean I wouldn't be buying calls here as in a bullish scenario, because the market's already had a run. The trade's already done. It's already had a big run. I'd wait for a nice decent pullback and then get into that. That's what I'll be looking for buying call options. For put options, I wouldn't be like, even if I think it's going to pull back, I wouldn't be buying put options, because this thing just could keep going straight up. And I definitely wouldn't be buying put options because the trend's not even going down. We're not getting lower peaks, lower troughs. Nothing like that is going in my favor. So anyway, hope this really helps you out. Remember, success can be yours if you claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. All right. So I just got a little comment. This is actually more of a comment on my video. And I feel like going on a bit of a rant here, but I'm going to try to restrain myself from going, what the hell do you think you're talking about, you numbnuts? Alright, so Jamiel, JBER, okay, sorry my friend, but unfortunately the analysis on gold and silver is not true. That gold and silver will come down, a beautiful revelation. Right, okay, so what I'm saying here, Jamiel, is this. What analysis do you base that on? Because if that was true, Jamiel, the charts will actually start to show that. It will actually start to show it's going to come down. If that's the case, then I'll trade that as well. So you moving forward and you making such a statement of, a beautiful revelation by gold and silver coming down. My friend, I think you're delusional. Yes, that may happen over the 6 months. No one knows what's going to happen over the next 6 months. What I do know is what the charts are telling me right now. And over the next few weeks, yes, silver and gold might start painting a different picture. But guess what? The charts will tell us what's going on. But right now, for this whole year, silver and gold have been nothing but explosive moves to the upside. So, Jamiel, my friend, unfortunately, I think you're delusional about your analysis. And what analysis do you? What sort of thing are you saying? What sort of analysis are you using to back up Harry Dent? Come on, man. Are you serious? Harry Dent's been saying gold's going to go down, and it's like, don't you understand? These fundamentalists, these economic people don't make money from the markets. They don't know how to trade. These people that have good fundamentals about, the debt market. You probably know what I'm talking about. Who I mentioned, debt market, right? He talks about it every single day. He can't trade if he can trade himself out of a paper bag, right? He's been buying gold and silver for the last couple of years. He just can't trade himself out of a paper bag. But, and he's a fundamentalist, and this and that, and fundamentals, and this and that, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I have found that economic specialists can't really trade themselves, don't really know how to trade the markets. They're very good at picking big long-term trends, what may happen over the next 12 months, maybe next couple of years, yeah. Now, how that's going to unfold or when that's going to happen, no one knows with the government, what they're doing right now. So, even if you listen to the fundamentalist, Harry Dent says gold's going to go down. What the? Like, come on. If that's your analysis, you better wake up to yourself. Now, all I do say is this. If silver and gold start turning bearish, well, I would trade that bearish scenario, and I'll be trading it down as well too, and making a lot of money from that, my friend. All right? So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed this. Don't listen to anyone else. Listen to all these other people out there, but only the trading decision you should make or investing decision should be based on the chart and the charts itself. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.